Hey, what's going on, everybody? iAmKEIS here. Today I have a free-for-all match on WMD. At the beginning portion of this video, I'm going to be using the FAMAS red dot sight. I think I'm going to be using Scavenger, Sleight of Hand, and Marathon. And I'm going to be using the Claymore, obviously. But I don't really want to become one of those people that really just try to, not really try, but they basically put all their effort into saying that Black Ops is a horrible game. I'm not going to go that far to say that it's a horrible game, but it definitely has its flaws. But I know pretty much every video I've put out for Black Ops it doesn't have too complimentary words about Black Ops, but I don't know. There's just not a whole lot that I can really take from Black Ops that I'm happy with. Just the recoil. There's a lot more recoil, and I guess that's needed. But I've played on the Xbox, I've played on the PS3, and I've played on the PC for Black Ops, and I am almost 100% sure that there is more recoil on the PC than there is on the consoles. Granted, that's a little bit more fair in the sense that I can control my recoil a bit more if I wanted to by aiming my mouse down easier than a console player could move their analog stick down. But the recoil's a little bit different than, it's a little bit too different to be able to do something like that than if you were to be playing Counter-Strike. The recoil it's a lot like that, whereas if you were to just spray down, all you have to do is move your mouse down a little bit, and that's the type of recoil. You'll get a lot more linear, or I think the word's vertical recoil than you would if it's be shaking left and right. But so basically, because I get very angry with Black Ops, I mean, it's probably the most it's probably the game, definitely the game, but also the Call of Duty series. It's the game that makes me the most mad. There's not a whole lot you can really say about it, but it's just all the same stuff. It's that, like, I'll get my first 2-3 hits on him, and I know there's only like one bullet left, and then I'll get dinked in the head. And for anybody that doesn't know what dink means, it means when your screen jerks up. In Counter-Strike, it's like if you were to get hit in the head, then your screen would jerk up. But in this game, I'm pretty sure it's just whenever you get shot in general that your screen jerks upward. But there's a lot more of that in this game than there is in most other CODs to kind of throw off your aim a little bit. But basically, the only way I can really have fun with Black Ops right now is by sniping, just because it's relatively easy on the PC compared to consoles. But the most fun I have with the Black Ops so far is sniping, because one, I don't really feel bad when I die, in the sense that I feel that since I'm in a harder playing field by using the sniper. Oh, this is a pretty good example of the awesome lags you'll get with theater mode sometimes. But back onto what I was saying, I feel that sometimes I die when I don't deserve it a lot, and when I'm using like an assault rifle or an SMG. But when it comes to sniping, I kind of have something to blame it on that is more my fault, that I feel okay with when I die. But whenever I do it with an assault rifle, I just feel as if I was doing the right thing, and the game just chose not to work in the way that I feel as if it should have. And I'm not trying to say that everything should go my way. I'm not trying to say that at all, actually. I'm just saying that it doesn't seem to always work the way you'd expect it to. Basically, I see a lot of situations, and I've played in a lot of situations where on that console, I can really get out of a gunfight, or I can win a gunfight much easier than I could on the PC. And I've been playing PC for 4 years, and I prefer the PC, but I just think that the consoles are by far easier to play on. I doubt they would have done too much stuff different, but it sure does feel as if to me that the recoil is substantially different. Like, I've played using the AK-74U, the gun that most people say is probably one of the best guns, and I use it on the PC, or I've tried to use it on the PC, but the recoil for that gun is just completely unbearable in my opinion. But then again, I've tried it on the PS3, and really all you gotta do to control recoil is move your gun left and right. Tried that on the PC, the gun shoots up like a ton. So that's pretty much what makes me believe that the recoil is different for when it comes to consoles versus PC. I don't really know how accurate that is, but that's just my opinion. And for anybody really wondering why I'm posting this gameplay in particular, is just that I thought it was kind of cool how most people say that the sniper rifles are very hindered when in comparison to most automatics or assault rifles or SMGs. But I want a free-for-all game. Granted, these players probably aren't the best players, but I want a free-for-all game using my sniper rifle. And I switched to the sniper rifle when I had 6 kills and 5 deaths, and I end out with, I think, 30 kills and 17 deaths. That's about like a 1.4 kill death ratio, and it's not too good. I don't really like to post gameplays like that. I try to post gameplays if it's like a 5+ KD. I do get a lot of those, but I just don't think... I try to... Basically, when I make a video, or when I'm recording for a video, I don't really... If it's a domination game, I don't really like to post it unless I have at least 50 kills. And I don't really get that as often as I used to, or as often as I believe I really can. I personally believe that I could get the 50 kills a lot more if the game weren't as flawed as I claim it to be. Anyways, that's the game, guys. Thank you for watching.